Sad news there.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to rising prices at all, but I wish we could keep this rain coming like we've seen a little bit the last couple of days.
We sure have. 4 out of the last 5 days we've had rain in our area. Now, it hasn't rained necessarily at your house for 4 or 5 days, but it's nice not to be in that bullseye of that drought David was talking about. That's up over the plains now, and we've certainly had some relief lately, including this morning. That's our Storm Profiler's Doppler estimated rainfall, and you can see in those blue shades there exactly where that little cluster of showers moved from Lampasas down through Burnett County into southern Travis County before it completely petered out, before it got down to Buda. 1/10 of an inch at most in parts of the metro area. Many places not getting a drop this morning. But just southeast of Burnett there, 1/2 inch. Just northwest of Burnett there, right at 1 inch. This afternoon, skies have remained mostly cloudy at least much of the day, and that's held temperatures down. We're back at 92 degrees right now, but for much of the afternoon, we were in the 80s, and for all of the afternoon, a big chunk of Burnett County has been in the mid-80s, 10 degrees below average. Anytime you do that on an August afternoon, well, that's just fantastic news. 89 down in Johnson City, 90 over in Llano in the metro area, mainly low 90s right now. It's 88 up in Florence. Off to the east, everybody at least 90 degrees, but not over 91. Not too bad. Austin's 92, and it's partly cloudy. At the airport, mostly cloudy, 91 degrees. Our winds are only 3 miles per hour in the city and east at 9 miles per hour at ABIA. And I'm sure you're noticing that sunset get a little earlier every night. Tonight, it is 8:03. Mole count went back up today. It's 5,000 plus. That's obviously very high. I've spoken with people today who are having allergy problems and headaches because of the high mole count. Ragweed also showing up at 33. That's a low level. Not everyone enjoying the nice, cooler weather. I don't want to call it cool, but it's better than it could be. 95 down in Corpus, for example, 100 in Laredo, but up north, Dallas, 89 on an August afternoon. That is not too bad. Little weak disturbance tracked right across the area early this morning, producing the rain that we saw and kicking up the clouds that resulted in our cooler than average weather for the 5th consecutive day, by the way. Don't count on that tomorrow or the next day. Yes, we could see an isolated rain shower because of some tropical moisture in place, but we don't see any more of those disturbances coming that would generate a little more widespread rainfall, unfortunately. Well, Isaac, you're hearing all about him already, and he's just a 45-mile-per-hour tropical storm, but it's what might happen to Isaac and where he might go that's generating all the attention. The storm's 25 miles south-southeast of the island of Guadalupe right now, but a hurricane warning has now gone into effect for the Dominican Republic, a hurricane watch for Puerto Rico. Let's look at the National Hurricane Center forecast cone here. This is what we call the cone of uncertainty. That storm, that center, that storm could be anywhere in that cone over the next 5 days. And look at this. Takes it across Haiti as a hurricane, across Cuba as a hurricane, and then here we are early next week. Monday at 1 o'clock, it's moved through the Keys there, right across the Key Largo area, if it followed the center line, and they never do, by the way. And then north of the Keys by early Monday afternoon as a Category 1 hurricane at that time. And look where that cone goes. There's Tampa right there. And we have a computer model that, again, today, for the 2nd day in a row, has the center of this hurricane sitting over Tampa Bay at noon next Tuesday. And you've heard so much about the big convention going on there next week that could be disrupted. It is still certainly a possibility. The west coast of Florida very much in play there in that cone. Tonight, the low temperature is falling here at home into the low 70s, and then tomorrow, I think we'll be below normal again. Tonight, some late night low clouds and 72. Tomorrow, let's go 94. And we'll call it partly cloudy. We can't rule out a stray shower tomorrow, but the chance of that where you are is 1 in 10. 1 in 10 on Friday. I think this weekend it's just going to get hot again, and summer's not over yet, folks. We're going to be reminded of that early next week as our high temperatures approach 100 degrees once again.